Join us on the Swim Monkey.
Swim Monkey TV. On the Monkey.
Hello. How you doing, Jim?
I'm good. I'm a little heated, but I'm good. It's an awesome Friday. Blue skies out. An awesome day for yard work, and here I am. So awesome. I'm glad to be here, Bess.
Well, thanks for tuning in. I missed you last week. I had a disaster last week. My screen was black. I couldn't tell because I didn't have that one open, so I need you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm here.
So before we jump into my tools, and I've got some really important ones to talk about this week. Give us a swim update. You guys are still in the water.
Yeah, we're still in the water. We're trying to get as much time as we can. We're only going one time a day. We do some stuff in the afternoon, but it's really not a full-blown swim practice. So we're doing that. A lot of good things. I know that Florida Swimming did a survey that came back after about 9,000 swimmers that no one is got the COVID virus from swim practice. So that's a huge sign in swimming since they all started back about 2 months ago. So that's good news on the swimming front.
Chlorine kills corona, right?
I mean, you're swimming in disinfectant. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So that was good news. And then you also had a really fun broadcast on Wednesday night. Who did you have on?
Let's see. Who do we have on Friday? Who did we have on Friday? Oh, we had on the Gators, of course. We had Kelly Fertel, Lane Shabazz, and then we had a couple of coaches actually. Of course, Jeff Poppel, and then we also had Robert Pinter just joined us after practice there at the very end. So awesome Gator show on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll get the guys within the next month or so. And then this Sunday we have a good show. We've got Cullen Jones, Olympian Cullen Jones, coming on with Seahorse Tales. So, and we've got a lot of people coming on the Swim Monkey and a lot of things. So you guys stay around for that for sure.
Yeah, so a lot of good stuff. So today, Joe, I'm talking about the hot news. I am talking about current events. You're excited, aren't you?
I am on the edge of my seat.
So what I'm talking about actually has been in the news. I think just last night, President Trump signed an executive order to go along with one of our tech tools. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So basically his team contacted Swim Monkey and said, hey, cool tools, can we use this? Is that correct? Am I hearing that correctly?
No, but good guess.
Oh.
Good guess. So politics not involved in this. You and I, even though we're married, have extremely different politics. So we're the balanced show, but we're not actually going to talk politics. We're going to talk about the tools that are being talked about in politics, and that's TikTok, Joe. Now, do you have TikTok? I don't know what you have on your phone. Do you
I have 4 clocks in the house, and sometimes they TikTok. They're old, so sometimes they TikTok, but you know, they're so old, sometimes they're broken, and I have to take them to the watch doctor, and then it's just this big, huge thing. Oh, what are you doing? It's a platform. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
It is a platform, and TikTok generally, so they have about 1.5 billion users, Joe. About 50 million people that use it on a daily basis, but 1.5 billion downloads. And it is basically a video platform where you post videos that you made. And it's really fun to do. And the demographic that use it are typically a little bit younger, 30 and under, as well as their parents. All the parents are online watching their kids' TikToks.
What is the difference? What is the difference between just like running a regular video and TikTok?
Yeah, so TikTok is actually a social media platform where you sign up for TikTok, you download the app, you sign up for TikTok, and then you get followers on there just like you do any other platform. Just like on Twitter, you get followers on Twitter. Just like Instagram, you get followers on Instagram. TikTok, though, is video specific, and they provide some fun tools. They provide background music. Sometimes it's known as kind of the lip sync or the lip dub platform, the one that you dance on. but it's been wildly popular. And some of the secret to be popular is they have not allowed any advertisers on there previously. So you're not going to be bombarded with messages from advertisers or brands. There's no real huge influencers like the Kardashians are not big on there yet. So it's a very appealing platform for a lot of people. But there's also been some dangers with it, and this is where the politics comes in. So it's produced by a company called DanceByte, BYTE, and they are a Chinese company, Chinese-owned company. And even long before President Trump was talking about TikTok, I was hearing about it in the tech world about how, it's kind of dangerous because like most social media platforms, it does collect your personal information. But this one does a little bit differently, Joe. So let's say you have your phone. You, Joe, have signed up for TikTok because you want to see what your swimmers or what your kids are doing on there. You download it and you play around with it. You see what it's like. Are you getting a phone call? Is it somebody important? Okay.
I don't have my phone.
So you download TikTok, Joe. Let's say you're playing around with it and you kind of record a video, but you never post it, you delete it, all of that. Well, here's the problem. The fact that you just recorded one, even if you never post it, it is almost instantly transferred to TikTok's servers, that draft video you did, and then they own that content. In fact, they've had users complain that they never actually posted a TikTok, but yet their face and their likeness and their video has been used by TikTok in their own advertising and for their own purposes. So that's a little disturbing. Plus, they also change that. So any social media platform tracks where you go.
It's so funny. So when you do the app, there's probably this click wrap stuff, right? Where it says, read this and then click OK. And then, whatever it says, you just clicked it. And now, you are allowed to send your stuff to everybody and be part of advertisements.
Yeah. And when's the last time anybody ever read one of those fine print agreements? Nobody ever does.
No one, even in large companies, I know that it's so long, they don't read it. So,
yeah. So the dangers of TikTok that are being talked about right now, not only using your likeness without permission, but things like they are gathering data on you. So not only your face, so face recognition software, your biometrics, where you're going, things like that, your personal information, your name, and then even the viewers, Joe, like you can tell by watching this video that I'm standing in my kitchen. Well, I might be out someplace, that you recognize, and then my own personal safety is in question. And then we've even had episodes like, TSA officers getting home from work and recording a quick TikTok, and they're in a TSA uniform that's then recognizable. So there's all sorts of information that really any social media platform can download on you. But this one seems particularly a little bit sketchy because of the information that they do and the fact that it's transferred back. Now, this is where the politics come in. They're Chinese owned, and a lot of companies in China have kind of a relationship with the government. So it's a little, might the government then take that information and then weaponize it somehow? So that's the far case scenario that the current politicians are complaining about.
And that is my wife, people. That is her right there.
So the executive order came out last night by President Trump, and he said that TikTok, if they want to remain in the U.S., has 45 days to sell off to an American company, and Microsoft is in the talks with them. So that might happen, or if they don't, they are in danger of being banned. Now, there's a few problems with banning an app in the United States. It's never really been done. I don't know if we have the infrastructure technically in place to do so. So if you're a TikTok user and it does happen, I'm not sure the rollout on it, but there's a couple things that you can do. And if you're a brand or a team, how do you want to be using TikTok? Well, TikTok is a really fun app, and you can do some fun things with your coaches on there, with your swimmers on there, just like you would post to Instagram or just like you would post to Facebook, but you're actually reaching that young demographic as well as their parents. So it's just yet another social media platform. But Joe, let's say TikTok does get banned, or you decide not to use it. What are some alternatives? Well, I've got 2 things for you to know about. And I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen again. And again, this is TikTok, the actual app. Well, what I have is, if you are on TikTok, but you don't want to lose your content, you can actually, Joe, check this out, download all the videos that you have done on TikTok so you don't lose them.
So that's on TikTok, or this is a separate thing altogether?
This is a third-party app that allows you to download your TikTok video. And the nice thing about it, TikTok right now, if you share it to any other platforms, has this big, giant TikTok watermark on there.
Oh, true, right.
Yeah, this is going to strip the TikTok watermark, so it's just purely your video. So that's kind of nice. So that's why I liked about this one. So I would recommend anybody out there who's a TikTok user who is worried about losing their content to go ahead and start downloading their videos to make sure that they have them. So that's the first tip I want to give you. The second one, it was just announced by Instagram. Now, Instagram, Joe, we feel a little safer using. A lot of your parents are on there. A lot of your swimmers are on there. Most teams now are embracing Instagram and Facebook. And Instagram had already been planning to roll out a competitor to TikTok, and it's called Reels. And in light of the news, they went ahead and they rolled it out. So Reels is just right on right on Instagram. So if you go to your Instagram story and try to post an Instagram story, you should see a little Reels word. You should see REELS at the bottom. You click it and it's going to give you some TikTok-like tools. It's going to give you the music. It's going to give you some fun tools, some filters and overlays. It's going to set the time that you can record for. So it's a good TikTok replacement. And you might feel a little bit safer. And most teams have already built an audience, Joe, on Instagram. Most teams have not yet built an audience on TikTok. So I would strongly recommend our coaches out there or our parents encourage the team to help them figure out how to use Instagram Reels for content to kind of promote the team. So Joe, you do a lot of Instagram stories, right?
Yep, I'm gonna put one up actually today of people that are cleaning our yard. It is called Swim Labor. Swim Labor, and it will be on my Instagram story at Swimmer Joe, and then we will have some more on the story probably tomorrow or Sunday. So look for that. No, yes, we do a lot of stuff on that. I don't know, it's kind of fun to do. Whatever.
So,
I mean, you can add different graphics and stuff to it, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, and what you're doing is not only are you humanizing your team, you're showcasing your coaches, letting your swimmers have some fun because they're kids after all. They want to have fun. You want to showcase your team in the best possible light. And this is just one more tool to do that. So check out Reels. I promise you it's going to become a lot more talked about in the coming days. It just launched maybe 3 days ago by Instagram. So definitely check it out. So, hey, Dave Thomas, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Dave, how's Christmas looking this year?
Are we going to have it? Let's just talk about that. Are we going to have Christmas?
I know.
Is COVID like shutting down Christmas?
Okay, Joe, so the more times you mention the C word, the less Facebook is going to show this video to people. So I don't know if I've discussed that with you.
No, not at all.
So tip to our teams out there. So for Facebook, thanks, Jerry, for tuning in. Yeah, Reels, REELS. It should automatically appear on your Instagram app. If it hasn't yet, maybe try making sure it's updated, restarting your phone, try all the things, but it should appear there. Yes, Christmas will happen. Good to know, Dave. Fantastic. So just a tip, though, for everybody out there, if you are putting Corona updates nice and big in your Facebook text on your team updates, Facebook is really policing like a hawk any Corona information out there. So they are not going to show your update to as many people. So even in videos, Joe, us mentioning it, Facebook is really listening because, of course, they're looking for disinformation out that. That's been in the news as well. Everything we're talking about is current events this time around, Joe. So,
we just want some Christmas stuff going on. We want some things going on.
You just want to be happy and back in the pool.
Be happy. I want the reindeers to fly, and I want kids to get presents, and that's it. But anyway, keep going.
All right, so here's my next tool. We're totally changing gears, Joe. I got to put my glasses on to see what the heck I'm talking about. This one's a physical tool for you, Joe. And I actually asked you about this. You're at the pool all day. You may or may not have a plug near you. How would you like to have a solar charger?
Well, in the sun, it would be great, but my phone would fry and not work because it's sitting in the sun. So
well, I think
there's a miss up there, unless the charger already charges the base and you bring it in and put your phone on it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And actually, that's also a boom box. So you'd actually have a stereo and speaker in charge with it. Let's go ahead and watch this and see what they say about it.
This may look like a piece of modern art, but it's actually our new high-tech smart shelf, which we call the Home Base. It's got built-in wireless charging for all your electronic devices, including our new solar boombox. The solar boombox, the sun's got your back. Just 1 minute and 42 seconds of sun time gives you enough solar power to listen to Avril Lavigne's 2002 smash hit Skater Boy in its entirety. The battery in this thing is so powerful, you can play music back for 96 hours straight, and you can fully charge your phone 4 times, even when Derek forgets his cable. Dude, it's okay.
All right, so I'm going to stop it there, Jeff. So it looks like it does charge inside. Then you take it out, stick it in the shade. And while you're standing on the pool deck, you can play the music for your swimmers. At the same time, charge the phone 4 times. That's a pretty cool tool.
What? Okay, no, that is a cool tool. That's good. People can use it. I play music every day at practice.
I just like anytime we can do something good without using that energy. Solar power is awesome. So keep it in mind. And this one is in it's an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter right now, which means they have the idea. Now they got to build it. And look at this, Joe. They were only asking $25,000 to get started. They have
$500,000. I mean, come on.
Almost $500,000. So a lot of people do like this tool out there. So I thought that was a cool one. So the Home Base and solar boom box, I thought was a cool tool. I don't know any pricing on it. All right, Joe, here comes my next one. This one is for team bonding. Team bonding, Joe.
What is that? I know what it is. We need to do more of it. Actually, everybody needs to do a little bit more of it. But anyway, let's see what we got.
Well, let's first sit back with, even though you're in the pool, there are still some teams that are not in the pool. We didn't do a roll call this week on Florida Swim Network to see who's back in the pool, but there are teams who are not yet in the pool, or college teams that are not yet back on campus, and so they're having to do virtual calls, a lot of Zoom calls going on. And I remember listening to Coach Jeff Appel talking about how he had to learn how to Zoom, and it was a new skill for him, and how they had some challenges to try and make it personal versus just this cold video call. So a lot of coaches are in that situation. How about the next time you have a Zoom call, Joe? You bring a little fun to it.
Bring a goat?
Bring a goat.
Dave, I don't know. Dave and Jerry and people that are watching, I don't know about this.
I think it's awesome. Zoom calls, there's only so many things you can do with your team, Joe, or with your business. I mean, it gets old pretty quick. But if you have a surprise guest there and it's a goat, goat Zooming, like goat yoga, I think it's a pretty cool idea. So you can actually book some goats to be on your next Zoom call. I thought it was a neat idea. So there you go, for a little extra team bonding. I guarantee your swimmers would be talking about the goat call.
Probably.
You don't seem that impressed with it, Joe.
No. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
All right, I'm going to book a goat for your team's next Zoom call, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, that's good. We'll see what happens.
We will see what happens. My next one, Joe, and this is my last one, has to do with another team bonding project. So your kids, especially your high schoolers, are they looking for volunteer hours?
Yeah, they always need at least 100 hours here in Florida. I don't know about other places, but 100 hours. And then also they're always looking for just, a few bucks here and there. So yeah, they're always hunting for stuff.
Okay,
You
so
got something special for us?
well, this one I like because it actually is a way for you to do some good in your local community. So imagine all your kids have got the team shirts on, got the masks on, of course, and they are out either at the swim facility where cars are driving past, or they go to a local park where it's high visibility. They see your team, and guess what you're doing?
What?
You guys are picking up the trash, cleaning the community.
Meat rubbish.
Meat rubbish. So this is actually a phone app that you download on your phone, and they actually do the first person showing it, and so it becomes a virtual thing as well. Let me go ahead and show you. All right, so Joe, you get the idea that it's just another way to do a fun team project.
The kids these days, that this era of kids is really concerned with the environment, and adults are too, but I mean especially the kids, and it's cool. I mean, this is another app, another thing that the kids have. I say the kids, I mean anywhere from 15 to 35, right? Those types of people, those ages of kids, I guess they're kids, I'm 52, have come up with great stuff, and it's pretty cool to see, and it's going to be really interesting to see what they develop in 5 or 10 years, because they're starting this young of doing things for the environment. So pretty interesting.
I just like the idea of them being out there in the team shirts. The community sees them doing good, pitching in. It's the best advertisement that you can buy. So it might be worth the investment to look into for a team project.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, Joe. So that is it for me this week. Let me go ahead and recap what we talked about. So we talked about TikTok and how it may or may not be going away. I gave an app where you can download your TikToks without the watermark. But then we also talked about, let me go ahead and add to the stream, Reels, Reels. And remember, that is Instagram's version of TikTok. I highly recommend you start using it, become familiar with it, because it's going to be a very key marketing tool, just one more tool for you to add to marketing your team or business. The next thing I talked about, Joe, was that really cool, which I liked, the solar boombox, the solar powered one that plays like 96 hours worth of music, will charge your phone 4 times. So I like that, charging at home and then going out and using the solar energy while you're on the pool deck.
Someone just gave them another $1,000, but anyway, go ahead.
Really? It's because of us. They got it. You're welcome, home-based solar boombox. And then we have Goat Yoga. I actually love this Goat Yoga. And by the way, I'll put all the links in the comments so you can go if you're interested in finding out more about any of these. And then the last one was the Rubbish app, which I actually like for doing a little team project and a little team bonding. So that's all I got this week.
All right. Well, that's great. I look forward to each week when you come on, because you give great tools. And I know that I always get calls from coaches and texts from coaches saying, hey, I used one of Bess's tools. So great stuff. Keep bringing them.
Well, I really like to give kind of a plethora of tools, because I never know, coaches are in different situations right now. Their teams look different from other teams. So I want to equip them with everything that I can. And if something, if you like something, let us know, and I'll try and find out more information for you if you need it.
Awesome. Thanks,
All right,
Beth.
that's it.
Join us on the Swim Monkey. Swim Monkey TV on the Monkey.